My aunt hated me for one reason. I was born exactly 7 minutes before my cousin. 7 minutes. That's all it took. In our family, the oldest grandchild inherited my grandfather's antique watch collection. My grandfather was obsessed with those watches. He kept them locked in a glass room. Nobody was allowed to enter. According to my aunt, those watches were supposed to belong to her daughter. Not me. Growing up, she reminded me of that constantly. Every birthday, every holiday, every family dinner. Enjoy them while you can, she'd say. My grandfather always ignored her, until one day, he passed away. The funeral hadn't even ended before my aunt asked about the will. 3 days later, the entire family gathered at the lawyer's office. My aunt arrived smiling. My cousin was already wearing an empty watch display case as a joke. They were that confident. The lawyer opened the will. My aunt practically leaned across the table. Then he read the first line. To my eldest grandchild, my aunt smiled. I leave my watch collection. She looked directly at me. Then the lawyer continued. Provided they can answer one question. The room went silent. My grandfather had left a letter. Inside was one sentence. What was my favorite watch? My aunt laughed. That's easy. She named a gold watch. Wrong. My cousin named a silver one. Wrong. Then everyone looked at me. I didn't answer, because I didn't know either. My aunt couldn't stop smiling. For the first time in years, she thought she had won. Then the lawyer read the next part. If my eldest grandchild cannot answer, the collection goes to the person who can. My aunt immediately stood up. She started naming every watch in the collection. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Then the lawyer looked at my grandfather's old Gardner. Would you like to try? The room burst into laughter. The gardener looked confused. Then he quietly answered. The blue one with the cracked leather strap. The lawyer smiled. Correct. My aunt jumped out of her seat. That's impossible. The lawyer handed over another letter. This one was for the family. It read, My children fought over my watches for 20 years. None of them noticed I stopped wearing expensive watches years ago. My favorite watch was the cheap one my gardener repaired after your grandmother accidentally broke it. He was the only person who asked about memories instead of money. The room went completely silent. Then came the final line. So, I leave the entire collection to him. My aunt looked like she was going to faint. My cousin started crying. And the gardener? The gardener had no idea he had just become a millionaire. All because he remembered a broken watch nobody else cared about.